Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake. It is 42 degrees. There's a 7-mile-an-hour wind. So the wind has died down quite a bit. And, oh, there's Brucifer. Oh, it's 42 degrees, February 25th, Shay in Silver Lake. Look at the pretty clouds. It's still a little windy, but not too bad. I need to get out here and pick up Bruce's Pikachu. I might save that one more day since it's still pretty windy. But look how much has grown with the irises. The wind was so brutal the last couple days that I just haven't. Man, Bruce has got stuff everywhere. Oh, look, there's a tumbleweed in the yard. Boot that out. Go for like a little bit of a walk. Look at Bruce is all mad because I'm leaving him behind. But can't take him on walks because he takes you on a walk. That's the problem. Ooh, look at that. Look at how much blue sky there is. It's so pretty today, but it's still, even though it's 42 degrees, it feels like it's more like 32. Ugh. When I was in the shower today, I rubbed castor oil on my stomach, and I shouldn't have did it on my stomach. Oh, there's a jet stream. I'm regretting that. Keep it to the legs and arms. And the face. But my face is doing really nice, like it's really moisturizing to your face at night. Although it's really hard not to get it all over everything. Look how nice it is. Still have not seen any deer. Yesterday, Landon said when he was coming from Edric's that a rabbit came out of nowhere and scared him. Come in the house, he's like, a dumb rabbit scared me. I was like, oh. He's like, it just came out of nowhere. I was like, oh. Gotcha, huh? And he's like, yeah. He had school today. And I'm missing Trevor already. He's only been, tonight's Tuesday night, so I have study tonight, which is cool. That'll occupy some of my time. And so Trevor's been gone Monday night. Today's gonna be, so it's only 2 nights, and I'm like already like, I just gave up last night and went to bed at 8 o'clock. I just was not feeling it. Look, he's got a skeleton on his fence. Oh, he's got a couple of them. That's funny. Oh, I never noticed their door before. Look at the snow is melting pretty fast. I mean, there's still quite a bit of snow up there. There's that jet stream. But over on Table Rock, there's barely any snow except for on the side that doesn't get hit by the sun. Look at that. It rained the last 2 days. And that could be part of my bummed out. Wasn't raining in La Pine or on the way home. But Boy, it's kind of a loud jet. Thought I'd come down here and just take a little walk. My aunt's coming tonight, so that'll be nice to visit. Haven't seen her in a while. Not since that fight between her and my other aunt. Like, my goodness. Oh, there's all the cows are out down there. Ugh, the wind's hitting my back. I've got the headphones on, so hopefully it won't mess with the sound. My grandson's like, he's gonna be 16 in like a month and a half. And he's like, yeah, I can't wait till I'm older. You know, the old, when I'm older talks, there's a tiny bit of snow right there. When I get older, I'm moving, blah, 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 blah. But he doesn't know what he wants to do or where he wants to go. I want to travel around. I'm like, but buddy, you got to have a plan. You got to learn to drive, which that's something I'm going to teach him this summer. I've been waiting to see like if it was something his mom was going to teach him, but I don't know. She didn't learn till later either because she just didn't want to. All her friends had cars and stuff. I was the same way. I didn't learn till I was later. So I figured this summer, all them cows, look at that mountain over there, looks pretty. With all the foofy clouds, there's not very many clouds. And I figure, you know, we were late bloomers. Maybe he's just a late, because he hasn't really shown much interest in it. Like, you know, when his mom wanted to learn, just one day, she just said to me when we were driving, I want to learn to drive. And I was like, okay, when do you want to do that? And she was like, now's a good time. Oh, there's a big chunk of snow in his yard. And, oh, there's some more over there. Ooh, that's cold. And I was like, okay. And then I took her to Langlois, which is outside of it's in between Bandon and Port Orford along the coast. And that's where my mom learned to drive. That's not where I learned, but I thought it would be kind of cool. You know, my mom learned back then, or back in that area. So I was like, I'll take you there because it's a really tiny, like it's a small town. It's way tinier than this. Although it does have a bigger store than we do. But back then the store wasn't that big. They'd expanded. And she's in the driver's seat. And I'm like, okay, so, because I had her on a straight stretch and it was like no traffic, hardly ever comes down that road. And it's paved. And I was like, all right, well, I ran, you know, some rules by her, like how you don't swerve, don't slam on your brakes, you know, like I told her, I said, we're going to build up our speed. So we're going to start out really slow and just kind of creep along. And then as you get more comfortable, we'll work our way up to 35. And then we'll work on turning around. And, you know, I just like ran over some of the stuff that we would do on this long straight stretch that was like about 2 miles long. And she's like, okay. So, ooh, the wind just picked up. And so then we're going along. We're like going 5 miles per hour. And just about when she was going to speed up, she was getting up to 10 miles, the stupid skunk just walks right onto the road, like right in front of her car. And I was like, stop! And she like slowly stops and almost runs over the skunk. And I was like, oh my gosh, you never hit a skunk or a porcupine. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because we'll stink like skunk forever. And she's like, you told me not to swerve or slam on the brakes. And I'm like, you were going 7 miles per hour. You could slam on the brakes. And it was so funny. It was like seconds after she started driving, this huge skunk just steps right out in her lane. I was like, ah. And then I took her up and down, and then that road for a while. And then she was going to the community college in Coos Bay, and I lived out on Seven Devils Road. So there's like a back way that goes into Charleston, North Bend. And so that's where I continued to teach her to drive back and forth. Because it was like, I don't know, 20 some miles one way and 20 some miles back. And then I gave her the car that I taught her in. I was like, you could just have this car. Because I knew that that's what she was most comfortable in. So, you know. So I figure I would teach Landon. And then, since he's a boy, he'll want to go. I think as soon as he learns how to drive and we work on getting his permit. Oh, that's a cute light. I think what we'll do is, I think he'll want to get a job and buy like a little truck or something, because I think that would be best for him. He wants to go camping and stuff like that. And I think that would be good for him. To go explore and stuff like that. He's a good kid. He's been fishing a couple times, but he wants to go more. And I think Trevor should teach him some logging stuff. Because Trevor was a logger for quite a while. But if you get Trevor out in those woods, he don't like to leave. Like, he'll want to stay there for like a week. Ugh. He said his snowboarding trip was very wet. See, late for the prepper parties building their place somewhere out there. I think it might be more on the... Oh, I smell a skunk all of a sudden. That's not good. Because I just walked this way. Ooh, the wind. Ah. I can smell it's getting stronger. know where it's coming from. Keeping my eye out because those little rascals, they're abundant around here. Like, see, there's a hole. And I know they go in and out of those drain pipes all the time. Betty June was telling me they had a mama and 3 babies, like in their well house or something. And they were going to be gone for a couple days, so they decided to just leave them there. And somebody that Betty June knows was like, oh, I'll get them out. And Betty June's like, no, we'll do it when we get back. And I guess the friend just went in there, grabbed him and just tossed him right out. Didn't get sprayed or anything. I was like, now that's gutsy. Because I would not try that. No way, no how. I wonder why there's a drain pipe right there. This must have been some kind of driveway at one point. Whew. It's like hot inside of my jacket, but my face is cold. I have the hood pulled all the way up. Bruce is probably going to bark at me when he sees me coming. Ooh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh, this wasn't I guess 17 minutes isn't too bad. There's my neighbor's cat sitting in the road clear down there. That's the other Lucifer. My daughter didn't know that my neighbor's cat's name was Lucifer. Anyway, my aunt lives in Roseburg. So, those clouds look pretty. He's cleaned out that shed quite a bit. Anyway, look at him just sit there in the road. Like, he's just all that. He's a big boy. And I used to think that maybe he came in my yard, but now I know it's a black cat. I think it's Tucker's cat. Because I've caught him a couple times coming out of the house, going from one building to the next. It's usually super late at night. And sure Bruce can't slip out that. What are you doing, handsome? What are you doing, handsome? You just gonna throw your toy. Is he gonna give me that? Is he gonna give me that? Is he gonna give me that? Is he gonna give it to me? He never gives up his toys. It's because I always tell him I'm gonna steal them. I'm gonna steal your toys. I have not been feeling good today at all. My stomach is just like, I had salad. I know my salad's good because it's brand new. I got some new garden lights. See, they have butterflies in them. There's a blue one. There's a blue and a pink one on the side. And I got these other short, stubby looking ones. And I got a couple over here. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I got 6 of them. This one's a yellow butterfly. And then they got a red one. Yes, Lucky, I hear ya. I hear ya, Lucky. He always cries. He's a wine bag. So all of these irises are popping up pretty good. Boy, what a mess is in there. Such a mess. I'm gonna have to clean all that out. All the Johnny Jumpers on the other side. Here's an agate. There's a big one. It's a big agate. There's all kinds of shells and stuff in here. Oh, here's a heart. Wonder how that got buried. Well, it's gonna get buried again as soon as it starts popping up. This is my green onions. I cut them all down so they'll be all nice and short. I'm probably gonna harvest a bunch of these, at least half, and take them on down to, ooh, look, some of the strawberries are popping back. That's good news. What about over in here? Yep, there's some green in there too. I see a weed though. I see some green over there. And I got a bunch that fell off over here. I don't see much popping up over here except for some bachelor buttons. Boy, there's leaves everywhere. Feels like fall. But I want it to be, no, did my bottle break? It looks like it did. Huh. Ugh. Come on. Stop sinking. Yep. It froze. Now I'm going to have to get out my rock tumbler and finish breaking it up and throw it in my rock tumbler and tumble it, because that's a lot of blue glass. Man, look at that sky. Blue, blue, blue. It's very, very blue. Okay, wait, so I didn't really look. Oh, I saw a big carrot over here. I don't see any hoof prints. Where did I see that carrot at? Oh, right there. Look at that. That's huge. I am surprised a deer did not find that. It's a big, huge carrot. I saw it from a distance. Oh my goodness, Lucky's still whining. Such a wine bag. I wonder what he's looking for. Huh. Saw a big hawk coming back from in between Lapine and Silver Lake on 31. Man, there is, that water looks frozen. There's a lot of eagles and hawks. A lot. Quit whining. Probably wants me to go let him in the house. Oh, I have to go do that. Alrighty. Peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Rewind and be kind. Look at Bruce. He's just like not even caring. All right. I will talk to you guys later. I gotta go let Lucky in the house because he cries if he's outside too long. He'll just sit here and cry at me. Alrighty. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.